slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees The Ugly Truth with Ken. And I'm going to be calling the series finale of the Braves versus the Yankees in the Bronx. We're about 5 minutes or so before first pitch. So with that being said, I'm going to go over our lineup for today. For the Braves, leading off is the catcher Drake Baldwin. In the 2-hole is going to be right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr. In the 3-hole will be first baseman Matt Olson. In the 4-hole will be center fielder Michael Harris II. In the 5-hole will be second baseman Ozzie Albies. DHing hitting out of the 6th hole is going to be Dom Smith. Hitting in the 7th hole, playing left field, will be Mike Yastrzemski. Hitting in the 8th hole is going to be Austin Riley at third base. And bringing up the rear is going to be Jacob Jarvis playing shortstop. On the hill is going to be Holmes, the pitcher for the Braves. For the New York Yankees, leading off playing center field is going to be Trent Grisham. In the 2-hole is going to be the DH Ben Rice. In the 3-hole will be left fielder Elliot Ramos. Cleaning up will be first baseman Luis Garcia Jr. Hitting in the 5-hole is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. In right field, hitting in the 6th hole is going to be Spencer Jones. In the 7th hole is going to be our shortstop, George Lombard Jr. Hitting in the 8th hole will be third baseman Ryan McMahon. And behind the dish and hitting in the 9th hole is going to be Austin Wells. On the mound for the Yankees is going to be Cam Schlittler. And that is your lineup for today's Yankees baseball game. We have an active poll, and in that active poll, it is the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of the series. Will the Yankees sweep the series? First answer is yes, Cam will shove. Second is no, the silent bats will prevail. Fourth is not sure which Cam shows up. So currently we have 6 votes. So if you haven't dropped your vote, please take the time to let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 8. So we're 22 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have 847 subscribers, 3 away from our next milestone of the big 850. So if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, guess what? I host those too. My next open panel is going to be Monday at about 8:35 or so. So if you have the opportunity, stop by and give a shout out and come talk some baseball. for today, a lot of fans were out there proclaiming that the Yankees were going to get swept. And I guess the joke is on them because we're on the brink of sweeping the Braves. So maybe this team is not as bad as folks seem to think. Our starting pitching has been fantastic. The new acquisitions, their bats are helping spark some energy in our lineup. And the bullpen has been pretty solid. Is the team completely perfect? Well, no, certainly not. However, every team has flaws one way or another, and I think that we will be just fine. I'm going to give a shout out to some of the folks that are here. Certainly not all of them. It is a shout for Yanks for Life, Margaret, Nancy, and John Mazza. Appreciate y'all being here. So, do we think we're going to be breaking the brooms out today? Let me know what you think. John already thinks that we're going to be sweeping today. So, there's one. Nancy is number 2. We are just about a minute or so before first pitch, so let's get it on. Sorry that I had to pull the stream short yesterday for our live play-by-play, but in the end, the Yankees were able to pull out the win. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. So how are we feeling about the new people in our Yankee family? Ramos, Garcia, Lombard Jr., hell, Spencer Jones. Well, I will tell you what, in this Braves series, they are facing the best that the Yankees have in Fried, Cole, and now Schlittler. If you look forward, this is going to be a similar rotation that you're going to see in the postseason. So Any team that we face off against, all I can say is good luck. Cam is 10-6 on the season. Opponents are hitting 191 against him. Cam last outing had a rough go about it, walking 5. So hopefully we're going to see the Cam of Norm. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. Well, I say the exact same thing about our pitching and our defense, but I've been told repeatedly that I basically don't know anything about baseball and that I'm full of crap. It's all about the sticks. And Cam has thrown the last of his warm-up pitches, so we're about to get this one underway. I'm loving the tandem of Lombard Jr. and McMahon. I think that they basically locked down the left half of the infield. Baldwin is stepping up the plate, hitting .272, 20 home runs, 59 RBIs, and an .815 OPS. So he's a pretty good ball player. And Schlittler sets. The first pitch is on the way. And the 98-mile-an-hour fastball is swung on and missed for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Cam sets and fires. The pitch is down low. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and the 99-mile-an-hour fastball is down and in. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 2-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way. That is swung on and missed for strike 3. And Baldwin is down on strikes. Coming up to bat is Acuna Jr. Dan Bellino is our home plate umpire with 19 seasons under his belt. He is considered a pitcher-friendly umpire. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way, and that 100-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled off. Acuna is down to his knee. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Cam. Cam's going to field it and fire it to Garcia. A little bit errant throw, but that's going to be the second out. And they're showing an interesting thing that happened just as the umpires were coming out. Chris Sale was yakking about his damn balk, and he got thrown out of the game before the first pitch. Slitler sets and fires, and the curveball's in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Olson. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down in the dirt. Count is 1-1. And Slitler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is swung on and missed. That was 100 miles an hour. Count is 1-2. And Slitler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is going to do it for the Braves. They go down in order. Coming up for our New York Yankees is going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Heliot Ramos. And let's go take a quick peek at our scoreboard for today. Several games are underway. In the top of the sixth, the Nationals lead the Reds 3-1. As you know, heading to the bottom of one, we have no score here. In the bottom of the first, the Athletics have a 1-0 lead on the Red Sox. In the bottom of the first, there is no score in the Blue Jays-Phillies game. In the top of the first, the Mets have a 2-0 lead on the Pirates. And in the top of the first, there is no score in the Angels-Marlins game. And that is your active scoreboard for today. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 9 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we strive for 30 likes for every live play-by-play. We're currently at 8, so we're 22 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share our channel out. I want to thank Mitch Kotsky from the Hardcore Sports Network. They are currently simulcasting this live play-by-play. So thank you, Mitch, for all you do for Yankees The Ugly Truth. Over on Hardcore Sports Network, they feature basketball, football, wrestling. So if these things are something that you like, well, please consider subscribing to the Hardcore Sports Network. And the first pitch from Holmes is up high. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls that one straight back. Count is 1-1. Hey, Thomas, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-2 on Grishbaum. And Holmes sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Albies at second base. Fields it and fires to Olson for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-0 on Rice. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And home sets. Pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses. Looked like it was a slider down low. Count is 2-1. Home sets and fires, and that pitch is hammered down the first base line. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice chops this one to the first baseman. Olson is going to take it himself, and that's going to be the second out. Coming up to bat is Heliot Ramos, one of the newest Yankees. Pitch is on the way, and Ramos swings and misses for strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that paints the outside corner for call. Strike two. That was a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Next pitch is on the way, and Ramos swings and misses for strike three. And the Yankees are going to go down in order. Coming up in the top of the second is going to be Michael Harris II, Ozzie Albies, and former Yankee Dom Smith. So I want to thank everybody for hopping into our live play-by-play today. Thank you for the support. It is most appreciated. So, how many of you guys out there think that the Yankees are going to sweep this one up? Tomorrow is a day off for the Yankees, so there is no schedule or game scheduled for Monday. So on Monday evening, hey, Jacob, what you know, brother? On Monday, I will be having a live open panel right around 8:35 or so. So if you have the chance, stop on by and let's talk baseball, because you all know that you're invited up to do some chatting. Starting on Tuesday through Thursday, we're going to have a 3-game set against the Seattle Mariners in the Bronx. So another division leader that we'll be facing, and we'll get it on at that point. Some of the interesting facts out there. Hey, James, welcome. Some of the interesting things out there. You know, our fan bases complain a lot about offense stinking, not being a good team, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Well, we have faced the Cubs, who were the second highest scoring team in baseball, and we held them down to almost no runs. First pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 to Harris. And the next pitch is on the way. Curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. And out of the 4 outs recorded, 3 of them made by the K. So Cam is wheeling and dealing today. Coming up to bat is Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, John.
And the first pitch is on the way, and that cutter is up high. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way. The fastball is down low. Count is 2-0. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 2-2. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is Cam's 4th strikeout of the afternoon. Coming up to bat, and the second out coming up to bat is Dominic Smith. He was in our spring training class, but did not make the roster and opted out of his minor league contract. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. So Cam is 1 strike away from striking out the side. Do we think he's going to get there? And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Still 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. And Schlittler is going to strike out the side. That's going to be his 5th strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is Luis Garcia Jr., Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Spencer Jones. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 12 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 10. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. So how are we feeling about the boys today? Cam is in the zone. Chat's awfully quiet there. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one on Garcia. Garcia is hitting .282 on the season, 24 home runs, 78 RBIs, and an .871 OPS. And home sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Garcia. And home sets. Pitch is on the way. The slider is down low. Count is 1-2. Hey, Bobby, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is going to remain 1-2. And home sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 2-2. Hey, Dave. Welcome. You're talking about the hair on Holmes. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to go all the way to the backstop. Count is now 3-2. Home sets and fires, and this is hammered straight at Albies. Albies is going to backhand it and flip it to Olsen for the first out. That was a freaking bullet that Garcia hit. That one left Garcia's bat at 112.5. Coming up is Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch is on the way, and he swings and misses. And the pitch is on the way. And Jazz hammers this one into right field. It's going to duck in for a base hit in front of Acuity. So Jazz has a one-out single and the first hit of the afternoon. So are we going to see the Jazz Express get online? Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones. And the pitch is on the way. And this is chop to short. Throw to first is, I don't know about that one. Looks like the throw is just in time. Jazz is going to move to second. And Boone is checking to see if they want to review this one. Nope, they're saying to continue the play. So it was pretty close, but they got him by just a half a step. Coming up to bat is George Lombard Jr. We Yankees have a runner at second with 2 outs. And home sets. First pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to the shortstop. Jarvis fields it and fires it across the infield to Olsen for the 3rd out of the day. So the Yankees are going to leave a runner stranded. And as we head to the top of the 3rd, coming up to bat is going to be Mike Yastrzemski. Austin Riley and Jarvis. So 7, 8, and 9 coming up to bat. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 13 votes. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes, and we're currently at 10, 20 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 847 subscribers, 3 away from our next goal of the big 850. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. And if you're into open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. If these things appeal to you, then maybe Yankees The Ugly Truth is the place for you. My next open panel is going to be on Monday on our day off. And then I will start calling the Mariners versus the Yankees series on Tuesday. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the curveball is just a little high. Count is 1 and 0. Yastrzemski is back in the box. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is up high. Count is 2 and 0. And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 2 and 1. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is lined down to the right field line. And that is going to make it to the wall. Jones digs it out. Yastrzemski is heading to second, and he is going to have a stand-up leadoff double. So that is the first base hit against Schlittler today. Coming up to bat is Austin Riley. And the pitch is on the way, and this is popped up on the right side. Garcia is backing up, and he is going to make the play in foul territory for the first out. Coming up to bat is Jarvis. Jarvis is hitting .242 on the season, 1 homer, 11 RBIs, and a .640 OPS. And Schlittler sets, and the first pitch is a fastball inside. That one came in at 99 miles an hour. Count is 1-0 on Jarvis. And Slittler checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is into center field. Grisham is tracking it, and he makes the play for the second out. Yastrzemski is going to hold at second, so there are 2 outs with a runner at second. Coming up to bat is Drake Baldwin. And Slittler sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Baldwin is over 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. And what civic duty was that? Next pitch is on the way, and this is a high fly ball to left field. Ramos is drifting back, and he makes the play just short of the warning track for the third out. So the Braves are going to have a leadoff double, which goes nowhere. Oh, you voted early Florida voting. All right, good job. Yeah, we held our primaries this past Tuesday, and I was working the elections. That's why I didn't call the game. We had both Democrat and Republican primaries, so it was an action-packed day. Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the third is going to be Ryan McMahon, Austin Wells, and Trent Grisham. And in our active scoreboard, Nationals lead the Reds in the top of the seventh. As you know, heading to the bottom of the third, there is no score in our game. In the top of the third, the Athletics and Red Sox are tied at 1. In the bottom of the third, the Phillies have a 3-0 lead on the Jays. In the top of the third, the Mets have a 2-0 lead on the Pirates. And in the bottom of the first, the Marlins have a 3-1 lead on the Angels. And that is your active scoreboard for today. And McMahon is going to lead off the bottom of the third. And Holmes is going to step up to the rubber. And the first pitch is on the way. And this is down the right field line, but hooking foul. Count is 0-1. And home sets and fires. The slider catches the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball's off the plate. Count is 1-2 on McMahon. And home sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is inside and low. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is another fastball down low. Hey, Corky, welcome to the stream. Count is full at 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is down low. So McMahon is going to lead a leadoff walk. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. Wells is hitting 173 on 8 home runs, 17 RBIs. First pitch is on the way, and that is outside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded Jarvis. Jarvis is going to step on second and fire to Olsen, so that's going to be a 6-3 double play. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Hey, DP. Yes, sir. Definitely hoping for a sweep. And the first pitch is a curveball off the plate to Grishbaum. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and this is a high fly ball to right center field. Harris is on the track at the wall, and he reaches up to make the play for the final out. No runs, no hits, and no errors. Nobody left on board. Harris is a pretty good defensive outfielder, and he took an extra base hit away from Grisham. All right, for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active panel. We currently have 16 votes. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 12, so we're 18 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 847 subscribers, just 3 away from our next milestone of the big 850. If you like live play-by-plays, well, I'm here to call them for you almost every day. That exception is Wednesdays when I bowl in leagues. 847 subscribers, just 3 away from our next milestone of the big 850. If you like live play-by-plays, well, I'm here to call them for you almost every day. That exception is Wednesdays when I bowl in leagues. 847 subscribers, just 3 away from our next milestone of the big 850. If it's an early game, I'll call it. If it's a late game, I'm not here. If you like shorts, I'm very active with those, and I drop shorts almost daily. So, and if you like live open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. And my next live open panel is on the Yankees' day off on Monday. So if these things appeal to you, then please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Coming up in the top of the fourth is going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves, Matt Olson, and Michael Harris II. Oh, you're heading out to work again today, Sean? Well, safe travels, brother. And the first pitch is up and away. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Acuna. And Slittler sets, and this one is grounded to Lombard. Lombard fields it cleanly and fires to Garcia at first for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Matt Olson, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. And Cam sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. So the count is 0-2 on Olson. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and that curveball is down low. Count is 1-2. And Slittler sets, fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that's Cam's 6th strikeout of the afternoon. And that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Michael Harris II, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Slittler sets and fires, and that fastball is high and away. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And Slittler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is now 3-0. And Slittler sets and fires, and that cutter is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 3-1. Cab sets and fires. That pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 3-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is all the way, and that is a swing and a miss for strike three. The old 99-mile-an-hour fastball is swung on and missed, and that is going to be Cam's 7th strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 4th for our New York Yankees is Ben Rice, Helmut Ramios, and Luis Garcia Jr. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 18 votes, so we are getting a good chunk of people playing. So let your voice be heard, your vote be counted, and drop that vote. Well, could be. As you know, for our live play-by-plays, we strive to have 30 likes. We're currently at 13, so we're 17 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And let's take a look at our active scoreboard. We have a few games underway. Nationals have a 4-1 lead on the Reds in the top of the 8th. As you know, heading to the bottom of the 4th, there is no score in our game. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Athletics and the Red Sox are tied at 1. In the bottom of the 4th, the Phillies have a 3-1 lead on the Blue Jays. In the top or the bottom of the 3rd, Mets have a 5-0 lead on the Pirates. In the bottom of the 2nd, there is a 3-2 lead by the Marlins over the Angels. And in the top of 2, Brewers lead the Twins 1-0. In the bottom of the 1st, the Guardians lead the White Sox 2-1. In the bottom of the 1st, the Cubs lead the Royals 1-0. And in the top of the 1st, the Rockies lead the Cardinals 1-0. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Ah, shit, I missed. Count is 1-2 on Big Ben. And home sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that changeup is inside. Count is 2-2. And home sets, fires, and that slider is down low. Count is now 3-2. And home sets and fires, and this ball is hammered down the right field line. And that is going to turn foul just before the foul pole. Count is going to remain 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls it off. Count remains 3-2 as we head to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So get that pitch count up there. And home sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a high fly ball to right center field. Acuna is drifting, and he is going to make the play just in front of the warning track for the first out. Coming up to bat is Helmut Ramios. Ramos, he is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. First pitch is out of the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is inside. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. Home sets and fires, and this ball is drilled into right field right at Acuna, and he is not even going to take a step. He makes the play for the second out. Coming up is Luis Garcia Jr. He was 0 for 1 on the day with a bullet ground out to Ozzie Albies. And the first pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-0. And home sets and fires, and that sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-0.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
A little bit of confused buttonology there. And home sets, and the pitch is on the way. It is a cutter in there for call. Strike one, inside portion of the plate. Count is 2-1. And home sets and fires, and this is popped up to the left side. Riley is tracking it. Jarvis is tracking it, and Riley is going to make it in shallow left field for the third out. So the Yankees are going to go down in order. Coming up to bat in the top of the fifth is going to be Ozzie Albies, Dom Smith, and Mike Yastrzemski. I'm going to step away for just a half a clip. I'm going to grab a drink out of my fridge. So give me 1 second. You know, my wife, she's poking fun of me about being an old guy. I woke up last night with one of those cramps in the back of your calf, and it paralyzed me. I could not freaking move, and I was in so much pain. She's making fun of me about that being old guy syndrome. So I even get jokes at home. Can't get away from him at all, even from the wife. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We're currently at 17 votes. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. Currently, we're at 16, so we're 14 away from making that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 847 subs, 3 away from the next milestone of 850. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, this may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. And the first pitch is on the way, and Cam fires a four-seamer that is up and in. Count is 0-1 on, or 1-0 on Albies. And Schlittler sets and fires, and that is foul tipped. Count is 1-1. I was told, James, to try magnesium supplement. Tonic water, that stuff tastes like ass. And Schlitty sets, fires, and that pitch is tap foul. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets. That pitch is skied to right field. Spencer Jones is tracking it, and he makes the play for the first out of the inning. And the first pitch is on the way to Smith, and he takes that for call. Strike one. Nice cutter on the inside portion of the plate. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way. That is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. All right, I guess I'll try some banana and tonic. And aren't potato chips full of potassium? I could do a potato chip thing. And Slitty sets and fires. That fastball is just off the plate. Count is 1-2. Hey, Richard, welcome to the stream. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. So that is Cam's 8th strikeout of the day in the top of the 5th. So he is throwing a little bit of humdinger right past these hitters. Coming up to bat is Mikey Stremski. He had a double in his, I did say ass. Oh, or 1-for-1 on the day with a double. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. As a matter of fact, Sean, I had Gatorade just a little while ago. I wasn't too thrilled with the taste of that either. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. That was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 0-2. You know, the thing that's funny is we've got the Red Sox closing in on us. We're still trailing Tampa Bay, and we're basically playing playoff baseball right now. And we seem to be holding our own. We're playing a lot of great teams, and we seem to keep winning. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the 4th pitch of the at-bat. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a high fly ball to deep center field. Grisham is backing up, and he makes a nice trotting catch on the warning track for the third out. This game is cruising. Can you believe we're already in the bottom of the fifth? This stream's only been going on for a little over an hour. Wow. I guess it's time to get some offense going and slow this stuff down. Hello, Diego. Welcome to the stream. Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the fifth is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Spencer Jones, and George Lombard Jr. So some young blood about to be on the position. So how are we feeling about today's game, guys and gals out there in the internet world? I'm one of those guys that subscribes that pitching and defense wins championships. The bats will come around when they need to come around. So I am certainly not in the norm with most of the Yankee fan base because they've been calling that we're a fourth place team and we stink, and I just don't believe that. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike one. And the Yankee player of the game played for the Yankees in 72 and 73. He played in 105 games, had one home run, and hit 242. It's supposed to be a 10. And the pitch is grounded to first base. Jazz lumbers down the line as Olsen gets it and steps on first for the first out. Coming up to bat is Spencer Jones, and the player of the game was a third baseman for the Yankees. So that's before Nettles, and the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jones fouls it off. Count is 1-2. The book has been to throw Spencer Jones fastballs up and in. He seems to be laying off those. Better approach. And home sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 2-2. And the next pitch is on the way. The 2-2 is off the plate. Count is going to be 3-2. And home sets and fires, and that pitch is up high for ball 4. So Jones is going to strip his crap off and head to first base. Coming up is George Lombard Jr. And last night down on the farm, Anthony Volpe started at AAA at second base. First pitch is on the way, and Lombard check swing fouls that one back. Count is 0-1. And home sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is foul tipped into the glove of the catcher. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is lined at second. Olsen gets it and is going to step on the bag to record the double play on Jones. So that's going to be one assisted, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. Coming up to bat in the top of the sixth is Austin Riley, Jarvis, and Drake Baldwin. Well, Nettles came over to the Yankees in the early 70s in a trade with the Cleveland Indians, and he was the arch nemesis of George Brett. They used to duke it out on a regular basis. Lou Piniella, very solid outfield ball player. Roy White, under-recognized outfielder. He was great. Whenever the Yankees needed a clutch hit, he was always there. For those of you that are in our stream, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 17. So we're 13 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have 847 subscribers, 3 away from our next milestone of the big 850. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. Next one is Monday. So if these things appeal to you, well, maybe Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 2-0. And Slittler sets, fires, and the sinker is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. Cam is wheeling and dealing. We're in the top of the sixth, and he is only at 63 pitches. And Slittler sets and fires. That pitch is a sinker down low. Count is now 3-1. I think this might be Cam's first actual 3-ball count, too. Maybe second. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a high pop-up. Wells is battling the sun. He's tracking it, and he makes the play on the Yankee symbol behind home plate for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jarvis. He is 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch is on the way, and that fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0 and 1. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0 and 2. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is hit off the end of the bat foul. How he got to that ball is beyond me, but that was a 99-mile-an-hour sinker running away from the hitter. Count remains 0 and 2. And Slittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is the 9th strikeout of the game for Big Cam. Coming up to bat is Drake Baldwin. And the first pitch is on the way, and this is a pop-up on the left side of the infield. McMahon is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the 3rd out. And that is going to be the 12th batter retired in the row for Cam. So he is wheeling, dealing, low pitch count, and a lot of strikeouts. He has 9 strikeouts on the day so far, and all 9 strikeouts have come via the fastball. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th is going to be Ryan McMahon, Austin Wells, and Trent Grisham. So it's going to be 8, 9, and 1. So the chat is awfully quiet. How are we feeling about today's game? Are the Yankee fan base, or is the Yankee fan base, going to be able to break out the broom for the sweep today? Will the Yankees sweep the Braves in this 3-game set? Yeah, he did say that yesterday, Sean. Did you also hear him say that it is a long, long time and takes away from the family for coaching, and he's not really interested in doing that? So everybody wanting Jorge Posada to come in and be the next Yankee manager or on the coaching staff, he's not interested. Well, at this point, I normally ask, who do you think is the player of the game? Well, I don't know about you, but in my book, there's only one player of the game, and that's Cam Schlittler. So after this ball game is over with, what are you guys going to do? I know Shad's going to be at work doing his duties. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a 4-seamer inside to McMahon. Count is 1-0. And home sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way. Cutter is inside. Count is 2-1 on McMahon. Holmes is at 66 pitches thus far, so his pitch count is looking pretty solid. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the pitch is up high. Count is now full on Big Mac. 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is chopped up the middle. Albies is going to backhand it and flip it to Olson for the first out of the day. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded into a double play in his first at bat, so I guess he's not going to repeat that one. And the first pitch is on the way, and the slider is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered through the infield into right center field. Acuna is going to field it and get the ball in, so Wells has a base hit. Coming up to bat is Captain Clutch, Trent Grisham. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a fly out. Hosting a barbecue. That's always a good thing for a Sunday. And the pitch is on the way, and this is a bullet into right field. That one is going to go all the way to the fence, and they're going to hold Wells up at third. So the Yankees are going to have runners at second and third with one out. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. That was Grisham's 17th double of the season. And it looks like Hafner is out to have a little bit of a mound visit with Holmes. And it looks like Dodd is warming up in the bullpen for the Braves. And the pitch is on the way, and that is fly to right field. Acuna makes the play, and Wells tags, and Acuna fires a bullet to home plate. So they're going to hold Wells up at third base, so there are going to be runners at second and third with one out, or two outs. Coming up to bat is Helmut Ramos. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike one. Ramos has 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a line out. And Holmes sets, and the pitch is on the way, and this is fouled on the third base line. Count is 0-2. And Holmes sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is way outside. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Ramos swings and misses for strike 3. So the Yankees cannot cash in and leave runners at second and third. So as we head to the top of the 7th, coming up to bat is going to be Acuna, Olson, and Harris. One, two, three, and that's what we're going to see. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your votes be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 18, so we're 12 away from that. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. In our active scoreboard for today, the Nationals have beaten the Reds 7-1. As you know, heading to the top of 7, there is no score in this game. In the bottom of the 5th, the Red Sox lead the Athletics 3-2. In the top of the 6th, the Phillies lead the Blue Jays 4-2. In the top of the 5th, Mets lead the Pirates 10-1. In the top of the 5th, the Marlins lead the Angels 4-2. In the top of 4, Brewers lead the Twins 1-0. And the Guardians and White Sox have gone to a rain delay. However, Guardians lead the White Sox 2-1. In the top of the 4th, the Cubs lead the Royals 3-0. In the top of the 3rd, the Cardinals and Rockies are tied at 1. In the top of the 2nd, the Orioles have a 3-0 lead on the Rangers. And that is your active scoreboard for today. Next game time, 4:05, is going to see the Tigers facing off against the Giants in San Francisco. Acuna is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of groundouts. And he steps up to the plate. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is up high. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and the pitch is check swing for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that misses down low and outside. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is now 3-1 on Acuna. And the 3-1 is in there for call, strike 2. Acuna was taking his shin guard off. So the count is 3-2. Schlittler sets and fires, and that is a foul ball out of play. Count remains 3-2. So what kind of cards are you playing, Bobby? Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. That was a 100-mile-an-hour sinker. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. Count is going to remain 3-2 as we head to the ninth pitch of the at-bat. Schlittler is at 78 pitches in the top of the seventh. And the pitch is on the way, and Acuna swings and misses for a strike three. And that's Cam's 10th strikeout of the day. Coming up to bat is Matt Olson. He is 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch to Olson is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0, and that sinker was 100 miles an hour. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is inside for ball 2. Another 100. That one was 101 miles an hour, so the count is 2-0. And Cam sets, pitch is on the way, and this is hit into right field, and that one is gone. That is a bullet line drive home run into right center field. So Atlanta is going to take a 1-0 lead. That's Olson's 34th home run of the season. It left at 393 feet at 110.7 miles an hour, so he smacked the hell out of that one. Coming up to bat is Michael Harris the second. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is called ball 1. And that's challenged by Wells. And it is overturned. That is a strike. So the count is 0-1 on Harris. And Schlittler sets, fires, and that pitch is up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-1. I used to play a lot of poker, but after losing a 3-hand Monte where I hit the bar with a pair and it cost me $300, I stopped playing poker. I play spades, gin. Spades is my number one. Euchre, hearts. Used to play a lot of double deck pinochle. And the pitch is on the way, and that is way up high. Count is now full, 3-2. And Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. Count remains 3-2. And it looks like Kerwin Castro is warming up in the pen. Hey, Kaz, welcome to the stream. And Cam sets and fires. And that ball is fly to left field. Ramos is backing up. And he is on the track and makes the play. So that is the second out. When I was on the ship, I used to make a boatload of money on spades, though. Yep, he gave up an Olsen home run in this inning. So far, Slitler's at 19 pitches this inning. Yep, Cam has 10 strikeouts, no walks, has given up 2 hits. One of them was a big fly, and he has done well. So there are 2 outs with nobody on. Ozzie Albies up to bat, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. And Slitler sets, pitches on the way, and that paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1, count is 0-1 on Albies. And Slitler sets. Next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. That sinker came in at 100 miles an hour. And Slitler sets and fires. This ball is chopped over the mound. And Jazz is going to bobble it, and he's going to throw the ball away into the Yankee dugout. So Albies is going to go to second. Dom Smith is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Smith is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. And Slitler sets, pitch is on the way, and the cutter is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is tipped into the glove for call, strike three. So that is Cam's 11th strikeout of the afternoon, but not before the Rays are able to break through with the Braves are able to break through with a solo shot home run to take a 1-0 lead. As we head to the bottom of the seventh, Garcia Jr., Chisholm, and Jones are coming up to bat. And our military member of the day is Salvatore Vitali. He was a radioman who served in the Navy during World War II. So thank you, sir, for your service, your dedication, and what you've done for our country. And thank you to those vets that are out here in the stream. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. So, for those of you that are here, if you have not, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 21 votes. So, thank you for those who have participated. So, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 20, so we are 10 away from our goal of 30. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 847 subscribers, 3 away from our goal of the big 850. So if you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where chat members can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. My next one's going to be on Monday. So if these things appeal to you, well, maybe the Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. If you're watching on TV, there is a QR code in the upper left-hand corner. That'll take you, when you put your cell phone in camera mode, flash it in front of the QR code. That'll take you straight to YouTube, and all you have to do is hit subscribe. Easy, squeezy, nice and peasy. In our scoreboard today, as you know, the Braves have taken a 1-0 lead on the Yankees going to the bottom of the seventh. Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead on the Athletics in the bottom of the sixth. In the top of the seventh, looks like they've got a new pitcher for the Braves. And the pitch is low. And Dylan Dodd is coming in to replace Grant Holmes. And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Garcia is 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left center field. Harris's calls off Yastrzemski, and he is going to make the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., 1 for 2 on the day with a single. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is up high and away. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is up high. Count is down 3-0. And odd sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is way inside for ball 4. So that is going to be a 4-pitch walk to Jazz. So we're going to see Jazz's speed in action today. And they're doing an ad for Tuesday's game, the K-pop Demon Hunters Night. Don't know what the hell that is. I know my granddaughter likes it. So coming up to bat is Spencer Jones, 0 for 1 on the day with a base on balls. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be called strike 2. Paints the upper outside corner. And odd sets. Pickoff attempt at first, and Jazz is back in standing up. And of course, the Yankee faithful are giving him some ringing boos. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. So that is the second out. Coming up to bat is George Lombard Jr. And Dodd is out of here.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
And one more time.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more. And it looks like Dieter Fuentes is coming in to place Dylan Dodd. He came in yesterday and was throwing BBs, 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. Expect some heat. Well, how are we feeling about the game? Do we feel that our Yankee offense can step up to the plate? All right. it is time to switch to the rally cap. So let's see if this is going to do us any good today. And Lombard is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground into double play and a flyout. The first pitch is a little bit high, and Jazz gets back. And the first pitch is on the way. And that 99-mile-an-hour fastball paints the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Lombard. And the pitch is on the way, and that is inside. They check with the first base umpire, and Lombard held up on his check swing. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone. For call, strike two. Count is 2-2. There's a huge hole on the right side of the infield. Even a chop is going to make it into right field. And Fuentes sets, pitch is on the way, and that is swung on a miss for strike three. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the seventh. No runs, no hits, no errors, and there is a runner left on base. Coming up to bat in the top of the eighth is going to be Mikey Stremski, Austin Riley's, and Jarvis. Well, getting down to the nitty gritty once again. How are we feeling about our chances today? Well. We've got some of our fans out there doing a barbecue today. Others are playing cards. I was thinking about going to the movies with the wife, but the only movie that's out there I was thinking about looking at is The Odyssey. And that movie's over 3 hours. So I'm not feeling that I'm going to sit in the theater for 3 hours and watch a damn movie. So my plans after this game are completely up in the air. And Kerwin Castro is coming in to replace Cam Schlittler. And the first pitch is bounced to Garcia. Castro heads to first. The ball is flipped for the first out. So that is one pitch, one out. Coming up to bat is Austin Riley, 0 for 2 on the day. And Castro sets and fires, and that pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Nice backdoor cutter. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is swung on a miss. Count is 0-2. Shit. Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is swung on a bit for strike three. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jarvis, the Braves shortstop, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Castro sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to first. Garcia bakes it, and he steps on the bag. So he is going to retire the Braves 1, 2, 3, and that's all we're going to see. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the eighth is going to be Ryan McMahon, Austin Wells, and Trent Grisham. So over the last few series, the bottom of our lineup has been the Spark Lighters. I don't have Wyatt, so I can't get a Let's Go Yankees from him. I've changed my rally cap, and I think that's about all I can do at this point. And Kaz is the eternal optimist, so he is choosing optimism over doom and gloom. I have been very, very impressed with our starting pitching in this series. And Fuentes sets. First pitch to McMahon is a fastball up high. Count is 1-0. And Fuentes sets and fires, and the next pitch is a fastball inside. Count is 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and McMahon cannot check his swing. Count is 2-1. And pitch is on the way, and McMahon fouls this one straight back. Count is now 2-2. Everyone had a good time and enjoyed the food, so Red Robin was pretty good. And Fuentes sets, pitch is on the way, and McMahon fouls that one down the third base side. Count remains 2-2. Fuentes sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is the first out. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. And the first pitch is away, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Wells. Fuentes sets and fires, and this ball is a high fly ball to center field. Harris is coming in, and he is going to make the play for the second out. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 1 for 2 on the day or 1 for 3 on the day with a double. And the pitch is on the way. And this one is going, and gone. That is into the bleachers. Game is tied 1-1. And once again, Captain Clutch comes through. That is his 13th home run of the year. Traveled 392 feet and left at 106.2 miles an hour. Let's freaking go. And Rice is up to bat. The first pitch is a slider way off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way. And the pitch is down low. Call strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses at the slider. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice swings at a fastball out of the strike zone. So that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before Trent Grisham, Captain Clutch, evens the game up at 1 apiece. Coming up in the top of the ninth is going to be Drake Baldwin, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Matt Olson. And for the love of God, please do not bring Tim Hill into this game. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 21 votes. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 21 and 9 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 847 subscribers, just 3 away from our next goal of the big 850. So if you are not subscribed, you like live play-by-plays, well, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them every day. That's short videos and not my shorts themselves. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. My next open panel is going to be on Monday evening at about 8:35 or so. Yeah, I don't think Bednar's available today. He might be. That'd mean that he pitches 3 days in a row. But they had Tim Hill warming up in the bullpen. So I guess we're going to see what we're going to see. And there is a pitching change, and that's going to be Paul Blackburn coming in to replace Castro. So Grisham takes Cam off the hook, so he cannot lose this game. And Blackburn sets. First pitch is on the way, and that sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Garcia. He flips to Blackburn for the first out. So maybe the rally cap did help with this one. Hopefully the rally cap has a little bit more magic to carry us all the way to the promised land. Do y'all have your brooms? I have one real close by. And Acuna is up to bat. First pitch is on the way. And this is grounded right at Lombard. He fields it and fires across the diamond for the second out. And coming up to bat is Matt Olson. He is 1 for 3 on the day and hit a solo shot home run off of Cam Schlittler in his last at bat. He is the Brave scoring for today. And the pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the third base line into the stands. Count is 0-1. And Blackbird sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is going to be just off the plate. Count is going to be 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this one is chop foul. Count is 1-2. We're on the top of the ninth. The score is tied 1-1. There are no runners on, 2 outs, and a 1-2 count on Matt Olson. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 2-2. That ball was not competitive. It was nowhere near the strike zone. So it was easy for Olson to spit on it. And Blackburn sets and fires. That curveball is in there for call. Strike 3. And Olson is going to challenge this one. And guess what? It is in there for call. Strike 3. And he is definitely recorded as a K. So it's going to be a good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Matt. So grab some bench, baby, because you just got retired via the K. Let's take a look at our active scoreboard at this time. As you know, we're heading to the bottom of the ninth. The score is 1-1 here in our game. In the bottom of the eighth, the Athletics have tied it up. The score is 3-3 versus the Red Sox. In the top of the eighth, the Phillies have a 5-2 lead on the Blue Jays. In the top of the seventh, the Mets are hammering the Pirates 11-1. In the top of the seventh, the Marlins are hammering the Angels 10-2. In the top of the sixth, the Twins and Brewers are locked up at 3s. In a rain delay, the Guardians and White Sox. Guardians currently have a 2-1 lead on Chicago. In the top of the sixth, the Cubs are leading the Royals 7-2. In the top of the fifth, the Cardinals have a 3-1 lead on the Rockies. In the top of the fourth, the O's have a 5-3 lead on the Rangers. At 4:05, we're going to have the Tigers facing up against the Giants. At 4:10, the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Mariners. Also at 4:10, the Dodgers versus the Diamondbacks. And the late night game tonight is going to be the Astros facing the Padres at 8:20. And thank you, James. That is most appreciated. And Ramos is leading off. Rysel and Iglesias is coming into the game. And the first pitch is hit into center field right at Harris. So he drilled that one. And that is the first out. Coming up to bat is Luis Garcia Jr. And the first pitch is a slider outside or changeup outside to Garcia. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is a fastball in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Garcia sets, fires, and that fastball is down low. Count is 2-1. Iglesias sets and fires, and that ball is foul tipped. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that changeup is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that is going to be 2 away. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Jazz is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a walk. First pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer paints the strike zone. Call strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-1 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2. And Jesus Christ, Jazz. Jazz is challenging this one. This ball is going to be completely in the strike zone. And it is. And the Yankees lose a challenge. One remaining. Iglesias sets and fires, and Jazz swings and misses at the changeup. So that is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Iglesias. And we're going to go to extra inning and have some free baseball today. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 21 likes. Our goal is 30, so we're 9 away. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have 847 subscribers, three short of our next milestone of 850. So if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can come up and talk baseball from the chat, well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. And let's see. Matt Olson is going to be the ghost runner at second. Coming up to bat is going to be Michael Harris the second, Ozzie Albies, and Dom Smith. So 4, 5, and 6, and that's what we're going to see. And it looks like they are putting Hae-Sung Kim on second to replace Olson as the pinch runner. And Blackbird sets. Checks out the rudder at second. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul tipped into the glove of Wells. Count is 0-1. And Blackbird sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is drilled to right field. That is going to be foul. Count is 0-2. When that one sounded, it looked like it was a freaking home run, but changeup was a cement mixer, low and over the heart of Broadway. And Blackburn sets, pitches on the way, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Harris. And Blackburn sets and fires. The curveball is off the plate. Count is 2-2. Blackburn checks on the runner at second. He sets and fires, and that pitch is slap foul. Count is still 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is grounded through into right center field. Kim is going to score, and Jones gets the ball in. So the Braves lead 2-1. Well, Kaz, that was the goal. 1,000 for this, be it 1,000 by the time the season's over with. I'm skeptical that I'll make that. Blackburn sets, and the first pitch is a cutter up high to Albies. Count is 1-0. Albies is 1 for 3 on the day with a single in his last plate appearance and 2 strikeouts. Next pitch is on the way. Actually, it is not a pitch. It is a pickoff attempt. And Garcia drops the ball. So the count is 1-0 still. And the pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right center field. Grisham is tracking it and makes the play. Albies Harris retreats back to first base. Coming up to bat is Dom Smith. He is 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts. And Fernando Cruz is warming up in the bullpen. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low and outside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 2-1. The Braves have scored a run to take a 2-1 lead in extra innings. They have a runner at first with 1 out, 2-1 count on Dom Smith. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. That is going to be strike 2. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way. The runner goes. It is swung on and missed. And Albies is going to be thrown out by Wells. So that is a strike him out, throw him out double play. Great swipe tag by Lombard. The Braves are going to challenge this one. It's and the call is confirmed. I mean, they got a photo of this guy 4 inches off the plate with a tag laying on him. And that is going to do it for the Braves, but they do take the lead to 2-1. The runner at second for the Yankees is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Coming up to bat will be Spencer Jones, George Lombard Jr., and Ryan McMahon. So can we put a crooked number up to walk this one off? I guess we're about to find out. Rally cap is odd. Anticipation set. Would like to see the broom pulled out for the sweep. So if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. This could be your last chance to get it done. We have 21 votes, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Tyler Kinley is coming on to pitch the bottom of the 10th. Dom Smith is taking over at first base, so they're going to lose their DH. Yep, my little guy's not here. He would definitely be making the call. And Kinley sets, and he spins to chase Jazz back. And Jones does not give away any bunt attempt. I'm not sure that you would actually bunt Spencer Jones anyhow. And the first pitch is on the way, and this is chopped foul. And then the spirit of Wyatt, let's go Yankees. Pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled or popped straight up. Albies is going to make the catch at second for the first out. Coming up to bat is George Lombard Jr. Lombard is 0 for 3 on the day, ground out, lined into a double play, and a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 1-0. Kinley checks on the runner at second. Sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. And Kinley sets and fires, and that pitch is up and in. Gives Lombard a little bit of a way back. And Kinley sets, and this is grounded to third. Raleigh fields and checks Jazz at second. So they're going to get Lombard for out number 2. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. So the Yankees are down to their final out. Tying run is at second. McMahon is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk, and the first pitch from Kinley is a slider inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. All right, Ryan, time to get it done, baby. And Kinley sets and fires, and that ball is hammered foul down the first base line. So the Yankees are now down to their final strike. So can Ryan McMahon step up and do what we need him to do? Kinley sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. The Braves are going to beat the Yankees 2-1 in the 10th inning. So they're going to close this one out. And I'm going to end our active poll. We'll get you those numbers here in just a sec. And in our active poll, we had 22 votes. The Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series. Will the Yankees sweep the series? 81% said yes, Cam will shove, and Cam did shove, but to no avail. 14% said no, the silent bats will prevail, and 5% said not sure which Cam will show up. So the 14% that said the slumping bats will prevail were right. Today's numbers are: Braves had 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Yankees had 1 run on 4 hits and an error. Raisel Iglesias is going to take the win. His record is going to advance to 1-2. Paul Blackburn is going to take the loss. His record is going to drop to 3-2. And Kinley will get his first save of the season. I want to thank everybody for taking time to support the stream. As I said earlier, I will be hosting a live open panel tomorrow evening at 8:35. So if you have the opportunity, drop in and let's talk baseball. And I'll end in my traditional fashion with let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the
do, so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move, so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.